All right, everyone. Welcome to this amazing night of roller derby. So, first question is there anybody in the house who has never seen roller derby before? Put your hands up. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Welcome. Well, we're really excited to welcome you to Rolla and really excited to show you some amazing roller derby tonight. And don't worry, we're going to make it super easy for you to understand. And first off, we're actually going to be having our amazing junior skaters come out here. So let's bring them out and I'll introduce them to you. Come on out. All right, so we have Team Black here. Wearing number one in Team Black is Lucia. Wearing the number 2 tonight is Myrtle. Wearing number 3 is Morpho. Number 4 is Slaughter. And wearing the number 5 tonight is Kate. Nice work. Give it up for Team Black for the juniors. All right, I'm wearing the white tonight. We have these amazing skaters coming out. Give them a cheer. All right, wearing the number 1 tonight is Tom. Wearing number 2 is Seagull. Number 3 is Melian. 4 is Lyric. And number 5 is Mouse. All right, so these amazing skaters have been taking part in our Junior Roller Derby program, which is an amazing program that we have here at Rolla. It teaches them teamwork, it teaches them communication and courage and feeling strong. And the exciting thing is tonight they're going to do our demo jam for us, which is where they're going to show everyone here who has never been to Roller Derby before how the game works. Let's go. All right, so they're lining up right now on the track, and as you can see, they have to be in those 2 boxes in between the pink lines. We've got 2 blockers for each team and 1 jammer for each team. Can the jammers put up their hands for me? Okay, these are the ones you want to watch. These are going to be scoring the points. All right, whenever you guys are ready. All right, so the jam is starting and we've already got 1 point scored by Team Black and 1 point scored by Team White. So every time they lap those blockers, they collect a point. And we all know that points mean prizes. All right, they're coming back through and they've got to push past those opposing players. They cannot use their arms. No elbows, no arms. They've got to push past legally using their legs and their strong bodies. There we go. We got 1 point for each team again. Nice work. Got a nice push to the inside line. If the skaters come out of the track, out of those pink lines, then they must re-enter the place that they left the track. So both of those skaters did that beautifully, and they've picked up another 2 points. Oh, nice work, nice work. Good job. Let's hear it for these juniors. So in short track roller derby, which is a version of the sport, each jam lasts for 1 minute. So the skaters have exactly 1 minute to score as many points as possible. Once the 1 minute is over, then the skaters are switched and we'll probably have new jammers, maybe new blockers, and it starts again. All right, here we go. We got 2 new jammers on the track here. Yeah, sneaking through, collecting those points. Nice work. Awesome. Seagull's out to score a point for Team White. Myrtle's come around again to start scoring. She's having a hard time, but she's through. She squeaked through. Another point for Myrtle and another point for Seagull. Nice work. Looking great. Another point scored. Yes, another point for Team Black. Nice work, Myrtle. And that's the jam. Nice work, skaters. Awesome job. All right, we got another jam out here. We've got Melian jamming for the white team and Morpho for the black team. All right, nice work, team. And Morpho's out, scoring the first point, and Melian's right behind them. Nice work, squeezing through. Nice work, Morpho's squeezing through another point. Melian's right behind them. Nice work. So you can see that the blockers are going fairly slowly. This is because they want to keep the pace slow so that they can more effectively block the jammers. They also have to stay, the blockers have to stay within 10 feet of each other, so they cannot split. So if you're on opposing teams, you can't just have the pack split because that's illegal. So the blockers have to stay close to each other. That's why you don't see that many folks running away. All right, we got another set of jammers up here. We've got our number 4. So we've got Lyric and Slaughter. Nice work. We got Slaughter out with the first point for Team Black and Lyrics right behind them, scoring the first points. Nice work, team. Yeah. Another point on the board for Slaughter here. Yeah, nice work, nice work, nice work. You got it. Come on. You see some great offense going on by the white team. Get their jammer through. The other cool thing about roller derby is that you play offense and defense at the same time. Nice job. Another point on the board for Team Black. Let's hear it. Nice work, Slaughter. Lyrics still fighting their way through, doing an awesome job. Yes. Nice work, teams. All right, we're back out. We've got Kate and Mouse out there jamming tonight. And we've got Kate out first, scoring the points. And Mouse is out as well. Nice job. The other awesome thing about roller derby is that we play all positions. So you'll see these skaters blocking and jamming. That means they have to have multiple skills. They have to have speed and they have to have strength. Nice switch around for Mouse at the front there. Sneaking through on the inside line. Some dodging and diving from Mouse there. Making it look easy. Kate grabs the points as well. And that is the jam. Let's hear it for our junior skaters.
I know the other ones are doing like 2 jams or something, but yeah. Okay, sounds good to me. All right, 1, 3, 5.
All right, we are gearing up for our second period here, and you can see that we have switched directions, and we have the black team with 19 points and the white team with 14. So really close game here. Nice, Team Black at 1 point, with Lucia squeaking out. But Tom is close behind them. Nice, amazing footwork on the inside line. It is not easy to stay inside these lines with these roller skates on. Trust me. Nice job, team. Whoa, nice. Yes! Woo! Nice job, team. Yes! Woo! These jammers are just speeding by, collecting the points. That's going to change the score a little bit. What do we got? Ooh, we snuck up. We got 24 for black and 18 for white. Lots of points on the board, that jam. So one of the differences between short track roller derby, which is the version of roller derby that we play here at Rolla, and the WFTDA version of roller derby is that we change directions. Nice work, got those jammers out. We got Seagulls slipping through. Awesome, followed by Myrtle. Nice job, those blockers are laying it down, making sure they're not getting through. But Myrtle sneaks through. Seagulls push to the outside. Coming back in legally, making sure that she doesn't cut any players and pick up any penalties. A penalty in short track roller derby means a deduction of 2 points for your team. So these skaters definitely want to stay clean. Nice work, skaters! Yeah, hard fort. Myrtle is out. Seagull gets pushed back outside, and that is the jam. Nice work. Just amazing athleticism from these skaters. It's really awesome to see them come along in strength and confidence and just their ability to pick up the skills and the awareness on the track. It's really, really impressive. Give it up for George, showing us the score. Woo! Thanks, George. All right, jam number 3 is up, and we have Morpho and Melian going head to head again. Oh, squeak through on the inside for Melian, but Morpho's right behind them, catching up. Jammers are also allowed to make contact with each other. Beautiful inside line run by Morpho. Nice toe stop work. You gotta move quickly in roller derby. If that hole is open, you gotta take it as fast as you can. Oh, almost an apex jump there from Morpho. Melian still catching up. They're trading points here. Oh, jam is done. Let's hear it for these skaters. They're doing awesome. All right, we've got Slaughter and Lyric out there. Pushing through. Ooh, nice sneak through on the outside from Slaughter. Melian's battling it out in the pack. You got this, Lyric. Yeah, another point from Slaughter. That inside line. Oh, yeah, good job. Nice track awareness from Slaughter there. Just avoided a penalty. Came back because their wheels went out on the inside. You got this. You got this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice work, team. We got a toast up on the track. Everyone's working so hard, their gear is falling apart. Nice work, team. Woo! Yeah. Woo! All right, we got 35 on the board for black and 23 for blue. For white. All right, here we go. Last jam. We've got Kate against Mouse. Nice spin around move from Mouse there. Just showcasing the agility of these skaters. Whoa, nice avoiding at the front. Nice work. We got Kate out first, but Mouse is right behind them. Yeah, nice work, Mouse, squeaking through on that inside. Just like their namesake. You got this, Mouse. Keep that Mouse on it. All right, everyone, this is the last jam, so let's hear you. Let's hear it for these skaters. Yes, we got both of them out. Nice work. Mouse is putting those points on the board, and Kate's right behind them. The clock is ticking down. And that is the jam. All right, let's line it up here. If you would like to come and give a high five to these skaters, come on out. Coming out to the side. Let's give a high five to these skaters. Nice work, Team Black. As our champions for tonight are going out, give them a high five. Tell them how awesome they are. These skaters have been working hard, training every week, working on their skills so they can show them off for you. Let's show them the love. Yeah, nice work, everyone.
It's because it sounds like an air horn without being deafening.
All right, everyone, don't go anywhere. We have 2 more bouts for you, showcasing our adult athletes. And if you are thirsty, looking for a beverage, please head on up to our roller skate rental area. We have got non-alcoholic beverages, snacks, chips, chocolate, whatever you desire. Go get a snack. That just means you can cheer louder. Find out?
Yeah, maybe.
I can go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't have wheels.
No, I came out and saw the show.
Like, I should also have skates.
Yeah. Want to do?
Yeah.
Whatever you want. I don't know.
I'm gonna just do an intro on the rest of the NFL before we do the team. It'll be quick, but then we'll do pros first. Right?
Okay,
That's
yeah,
what she
yeah.
said was pros first.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna let them know so that they're not taking it off.
fair.
Yeah, let's go. Okay.
Are we good to go?
Okay. Good evening, everybody. You guys, my name is Gorilla Z Coat. This is my first time ever announcing a derby bout. Please have patience with me. I've taken the mic from our veteran and our boss lady here at Rolla, Lulu Demon, who is a roller derby legend in her own right. She's always on the mic here, and we love her for that. Roller derby takes an army of officials to get going and keep running, and so I just want to give them a little bit of love here. We've got our zebras in the middle center field, starting with our head referee, Pushy Galora. Oh yeah! And inside in the junior demo, we had Monostitch Mayhem, yes, and Killajewel, and Chefzilla. And then skating the outside pack in that demo was Racy and James Blonde. And then over here in the pink, we have our scorekeepers. We can't do this without them either. We've got Doxy Doe and Emily and Rovar and OR. You guys, we love them. And then, of course, obviously, we have George running our scoreboard, a Rolla veteran. All right, let's introduce you to some teams. First coming out, we have our East Van Crows. Okay, we have the Crows. And wearing number 1 for the East Van Crows is Pippi Strong Blocking. Wearing number 2 is Gem. And wearing number 3 is Cupid Stunt. Number 4 for the Crows is Screech Fuzz. Wearing number 5 is Loco. And wearing number 6 is Joan of Anarchy. And wearing number 7 for the Crows is Amelia B. All right, everybody, give it up for our East Van Crows. And then we have our blue team coming out next, the Kingsgate Mallrats.
That's doing great. You're doing amazing.
Wearing number 1 for the Kingsgate Mallrats is Becca. And in the new number 2 armband is Pyro Hectic. Number 3 is Pizza Slut. Number 4, Give No Fox. Wearing number 5 tonight is Sugar Elbows. Number 6 is Fleetwood Mac and Cheese. And the Mallrats number 7 skater is Yellow Slick Road. All right, everybody, get it up for the Kingsgate Mallrats.
Oh, you did great. You did awesome.
Okay, take it back for 10 seconds. Okay, I'm not gonna. All right.
All right, so excitingly tonight, you are going to see 2 adult bouts here. And the first bout that we're going to do is our low contact short track bout. So the cool thing about the roller derby that we play here at Rolla is that the most important thing about it is accessibility. So we want the sport to be able to be played by as many people as possible for as long as possible. So when you come and play roller derby here, you can choose to play between low contact, which is exactly as it sounds. It means you're going to get hit a little bit less, not 0 hits, as you're all about to see, but just a little bit less than normal, or high contact, full contact, which is what you're going to see in our next game. So let's get ready for the first game.
There's low contact first, right?
All right, we got the skaters taking the track here. We're going to be going in direction 1, which is turning right. And don't be fooled by the low contact. This is just as fierce and competitive as anything else you're going to see tonight.
Our jammer today for the black team is Pippi Strong Blocking. She's off to a good start here. Jamming for the blue team, Becca is playing her very first game today at Rolla. Give her a round of applause for that. And she is through the pack as well. That's a,
Nice job, Becca.
Nice work. Awesome job to both teams starting us out. We have 2 points on the board for everyone. 2 points each. We got 2 points. Tie game so far. Stepping up to the jam line, we have Jim for the Crows and Pyro Hectic for the Mallrats. Jam is on. We got Pyro on the outside sneaking by, but Jam is right behind her. Jam's catching up. See if Pyro can stay in front. Some amazing blocking from the Crows here, but it's not enough to hold back Pyro, and she sneaks on through. Jam's getting held up front there. Yellow Slick Road doing some great blocking to the inside. Another sneak by on the outside. Great toe stop work from Pyro there. Yellow Slick Road is not making Gem's life easy. We got a great blocking pair up the front with Fox and Yellow Slick Road. That is the jam. Great playing from both teams. And it looks like we've got a sneak ahead from the Mallrats with 1 extra point. Let's hear it.
Just say what you see. People always like what the jammers are doing.
Yeah,
Cupid and
jammers in this jam, we've got Cupid Stunned for the black team and Pizza Slut for the blue team. And they are fighting hard to get through the pack today. Oh, you're about to see some jammer on jammer action in roller derby. The jammers are allowed to hit each other no matter where they are in the pack. So sometimes they get spicy. Right, Cupid is through the pack and Sugar Elbows giving her a run for her money. Right. Got a 1-point lead for the blue team. This is turning out to be a pretty tight first couple of jams here. Lining up for the black team now is Loco on the jam line. And for the Mallrats, we've got Give No Fox with the star.
okay, you did great. Take it back whenever you want.
We've got both jammers out on that first pass. When the skaters skate outside of bounds, they have to return to the place where they went out.
Yeah, nice blocking, Crows.
Oh my God, okay, I'm freezing up. Thank you.
Yeah, nice work with the Crows. We've got Screech Fuzz out, and Fox is right behind them. And that is the jam! Jam number 4. We are still a 1-point game, fans. We have got 9 points for the Crows and 10 for the Mallrats. Mallrats are ahead. Looks like we're taking a bit of a timeout here, giving everyone a little bit of a breather, figuring out our strategy. As I said before, the cool thing about roller derby is that you play all the positions in short track. So everyone must jam at least once. So that means that you're going to be getting to see a lot of these skaters tonight. One thing we forgot to mention about these teams is their amazing bench coaches tonight. And for the Mallrats, we have Beer Wagon, who is also one of our coaches.
Okay, they put a jammer out on the station. Okay.
And it looks like they're pretty busy right now, but our bench coach for the Crows is Razor Burn, doing their job well, figuring it out.
Oh, okay.
All right, we got a little bit of a snafu here, but we're making it work because that's what we do in roller derby. We make it work. All right, so apologies, we had a little bit of a mix-up there. So the previous jammer for the Crows was actually Loco, and now we are seeing Screech Fuzz out for the Crows. And we've got Screech Fuzz against Sugar Elbows here. The pack is starting off nice and slow, making it super hard for these jammers to get through. All right, and Screech is out first, followed by Sugar. All right, we got it through for the Mallrats. Another point on the board. Seeing some great offense from these teams here. Roller derby is one of the only sports where you play offense and defense at the same time. And did Sugar sneak through with a point? Yes, she did. You got to skate through to that last whistle to get your points. The game is stretching on a little bit of a bigger spread here because we have 13 for the Mallrats and 10 for the Crows. Things are about to get spicy. All right, sneaking through for the Crows. Coming through, Fleetwood Mac and Cheese, jammer for the Mallrats. Jones sneaking through for the Crows to get the first point. Another point on the board for Joan of Anarchy. exhilarating sneak through on the inside. Catching up those points. Demolishing that spread. Oh, so close, so close. Nice work, everyone. Let's give it up for Joan of Anarchy, putting 3 points on the board in their first bout. Way to come out here and put those points on the board. Nice work. Awesome. All right, we're off. We've got Yellow Slick Road for the Mallrats and Amelia B for the Crows, grabbing that first point. This is also Amelia B's first bout. And Yellow Slick Road is right behind them, catching that other point, trading points here. Pushing through, Yellow Slick Road grabs another point. Pack comes back together. Amelia gets pushed to the inside. And Yellow Slick Road picks up another point to finish off that jam. And we are back to our point spread, 16 for the Mallrats and 14 for the Crows. All right, we got Becca for the Mallrats and Jem for the Crows up on the line here. Now that we have completed our first 7 jams, for the last 3 jams, you can put out anybody. So we'll see lots of interesting jammer matchups tonight. Jem manages to push their way through, but Becca's still stuck at the back, being held up by Screech Fuzz and Cupid Stun, but beautiful. Beautiful skate through on the inside line. Amazing offense from their team. Sometimes it just takes one little space. And Jem's through for the Crows, picking up those points. Becca's pushed to the outside, coming back in nice and legally. Jem's doing the speed check in the back, coming through, pushing at the front. And that is the jam. Ooh, it's getting closer, my friends. Only 1 point between these teams. This is a 1-point game. All right, we got Pyro Hectic and Joan of Anarchy up jamming today. When a game's tight like this, things start to get a little bit spicy, especially as we get close to the half. We've only got 2 more jams left. We've got both jammers out on their first scoring run, scoring a point each. Beautiful offensive pick from Sugar on the outside, gets their jammer through. And she's back in blocking Joan of Anarchy. Amazing offense and defense at the same time. Joan of Anarchy picking up a point. Another great offense to get through Pyrotechnic, Hectic. This pack is fast, this jam. Everyone's getting their skate on. All right, Joan of Anarchy getting up to the front here. trying to catch those points, but denied by the Mallrats. They were keeping this game fast, keeping it fast. That's a great strategy in roller derby. When you are in the lead, you want to keep your team going fast. And it's still only 1 point between these teams. Last jam before halftime. See if anything exciting happens. Nice offensive pick off the line from Cupid Stunt, getting through Pippi's strong blocking. But Yellow Slick Road is right behind them. That was almost an amazing whip on the outside. Denied by the Mallrats. We've got Jim holding up Yellow Slick Road at the front, doing some amazing one-on-one blocking. Oh, beautiful inside whip from Pippi. All right, coming into the corner. Let's see what these jammers can do. And that is the jam! And we have a tie game. All right, everyone, we got a tie game. Nice work, 21 points for each team.
Not even, whatever, 5 minutes break, I think.
Okay, we got a quick break here, just letting the teams reset, getting a breather, refill their water bottles. If you would like to grab a snack, head on up to our beautiful rental area, grab some non-alcoholic beverages, chips, chocolate, yummy things.
Yeah, this isn't the end of the first game, it's just the halftime
I think
of the
so.
first
Yeah.
There's still halftime of the first game, and we have another full game.
Are we doing a full? Are we doing a? I don't know if we're doing a full second game.
Yeah, full contact second game.
But like full, what is it? A full game?
A full game, yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. Full game.
I mean,
We have time.
yeah. I mean, the juniors went a little bit long,
Yeah, I think the juniors
but at the same time, I feel like
you make them good fun. I have it ready. Put the wheels, got it ready. Pick some of the old colored ones. Maybe you can turn it up a little bit for the intermission. Yeah.
I can see like the blue light a little bit, but you can do whatever you want.
Just like, yeah. I'm pretty tough. I'm trying to like, yeah, it's exciting. It's fun.
You do whatever you want. I'll just keep doing. I like the play-by-play.
Yeah, and that's like, yeah, okay. That's easy stuff and it's hard. Like that's the stuff that just like continuing and saying something. That's where I should up.
What do you like the introduction when they come back? Like,
Yeah. I'll just intro the jams and. Oh, yeah, that's better.
that was me. That was entirely me.
I muted it. You're good.
That was entirely me. You mute my. Are we not muted? Let's go over here. Let's do it. Okay, that is the thing. When I was not over here, I wasn't playing this game. I was absolutely so much better. I love that. Like, it's so official because they do it in so like,
I told them.
maybe it just went over and told me.
Yeah, I told them. I said, it's time. And then they all went, everyone's late, get out. Hurry up. All right, everybody, we are back for the second half today with so much gameplay. We are running these skaters through their game, so they're going to be lining up another line here. In the second half of short track roller derby, we play in direction 2, where they're turning left counterclockwise. Okay. I'm like normally a yeller, so I'm trying not to like overpower the mic and just like. All right, lining up on the jam line for the Mallrats, we have Becca. And our Crows jammer is Pippi strong blocking. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second bout today, we have several skaters that are going to be in this bout and then playing a second bout. Pippi strong blocking is one of our skaters that's going to be playing 2 whole games today. So she needs the energy. Give her a cheer. She's out of the pack here, and it is awesome. We've got Becca fighting some strong Crows defense. It's pretty exciting for us at our Roller Derby program here to have skaters for 2 games. I've been skating with this crew here for a while. We've been building this program. And you know what? Learning a new sport when you're an adult is hard to do. Mallrats. Pippi strong blocking out for her second pass there. Becca fighting the Crows. Oh! Coming up against Cupid Stunt. Strong first jam of the second half. That's a lead change. The Crows up 2 points now in the second half. It's always exciting when the games are tight like this. They are the most fun to play as well as watch. Lining up for the Crows, we have Gem, and the Mallrats jammer is Pyro Hectic. Ooh, bit of a tumble there. Oh, bit of another tumble. It's an important part of this game is falling down and getting right back up and going. We've got Pyro Hectic out of the pack. Gem up against a Mallrats wall. Gem out of the pack again for the Crows. Gem's another one of our skaters that'll be skating in 2 games today. Hope they all ate their Wheaties this morning.
Yeah, we got both of these jammers out, and that is the jam. And we are back to a tie game. 25 points on the board for both of these teams. This is the joy of short track roller derby. We got some tight games. It's anyone's game here tonight. The lead has always changed twice already. Let's see if we can, who's gonna come out ahead on this next one.
We've got another roller derby legend in the house lining up as the jammer for the Crows. Cupid Stunt is one of our coaches here at Rolla and one of our fearless leaders playing in today's game as a treat for us. And skating with the star for the Mallrats is Pizza Slut. Yet another one of our skaters that'll be in 2 games today. Excellent Crows defense, giving Pizza Slut a hard run, but she is up to the task today. Coming out again, we've got Cupid Stunt on her 3rd pass. Oh, and the delighted jammer on jammer action here. Narrowing up the gap to 1 point yet again. Crows still in the lead. Jamming for the Mallrats is Give No Fox, also doing double duty today and coaching the juniors program. Fox is one of our Rolla regulars and a leader on the track as well. And the Crows jammer, Loco. Loco out on the first pass, and Fox fighting through the Crows defense. Loco taking a hit to the outside and scrambling to get back in the pack. Fox out. Second half is where everything gets real, folks. This is when we're tired and we're trying hard. Got some excellent defense here. Blockers holding everyone. Loco fighting through the pack for the Crows. I don't think this score has been more than 2 points apart this entire game, folks. We've got some well-matched teams here playing some awesome roller derby. Taking a little timeout. Looks like the Mallrats calling a timeout. Usually a time that you would talk about a strategy and also just take some slow, deep breaths. Time to play again. Jamming for the Mallrats, we have Sugar Elbows. Jamming for the East Van Crows, Screech Fuzz. 2 more skaters that'll be playing 2 games tonight. Sugar Elbows out in the pack. And Screech Fuzz not far behind her.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sweaty.
No. Oh, that was almost an amazing shirt whip there from Sugar, but she gets denied on the outside. She's coming back around. Screech Fuzz is pushing up on that front wall of the yellow slick road and pizza sweat. That does not look like a wall I want to push up against. And Sugar Elbows makes her way out the front there. Beautiful offense from Pippi up the front, gets Screech Fuzz through almost untouched, and that is the jam. These points are getting harder and harder to score out there. Everyone is locking it down. We are still 1-point game, my friends, with the Crows with 32 and the Mallrats with 31. This is anyone's game. And we are already on Jam 6. Schoeneberg is out on her scoring run. Amazing jump through. Fleetwood Mac having a bit of trouble in the back. Joan almost picked up another point, but they are pushed out to the outside. Just making sure that they're going to return legally so they do not get any penalties. They do not want to lose 2 points at this point in the game. It could make the difference between winning and losing out there. So we want to make sure we stay clean. Sneak through on the inside for Joan of Anarchy. And Fleetwood Mac still battling it through here, getting some great offense from their teammates. The pack is speeding up, trying to keep those points away. And that is the jam. Nice work, both teams, both jammers. Really hardcore jam there. All right, we are up to Jam 7 here. The last of our regular jammer rotation. We've got Yellow Slick Road up here and Amelia B for the Crows. Blockers are not making it easy on these jammers. The Mallrats are going to want to put some points on the board here because they are 3 points down, but it is Amelia B and the Crows getting out first. Nice job, Yellow Slick Road is out getting that point. The Mallrats need as many points as they can get at this point. That is the jam. And the Crows have been able to maintain their 3-point lead here. Crows are in the lead by 3 points as we head into our final stretch of jams. Almost an amazing move there from Joan of Anarchy. But Pyrohectic gets out first. Joan stuck in the pack. Being blocked by the amazing combination of Give No Fox and Pizza Sweat. That is not an easy combo to get around. Pyrohectic sneaking through. Joan of Anarchy right behind them. Looks like we had a penalty on the board there. Points. These jammers are fighting it through right to the end. Cupid stunt not making anyone's life easy. And we got a jam. Nice work, jammers. That was a hard-fought jam. Our score has gotten a little bit closer together with just 2 points between these teams, but the Crows are still in the lead. Thank you. Is this jam 9? Jam 9, right? Yeah, you should do that. Okay. All right, we've got Sugar Elbows and Amelia B out there battling it out for one of our last jams. Blockers are keeping this game nice and slow, not giving the jammers any wiggle room. But Sugar finds the hole and she's out. Some great footwork from Amelia B, sneaking through on the inside. Matching points here. Another point on the board for the Mallrats from Sugar Elbows. And Amelia B's out as well, so we are matching points at this point. Sugar sneaking through on the inside, getting one more point on the board. Oh my gosh, exciting times, friends. We are into our last jam and we have a tie game. That means everything comes down to this last jam. The winner will be decided in the next 1 minute or not if we have a timeout. No, it's not yet. Not yet. Exactly. There we go. One more jab. So exciting news is here as we're coming down to our last jam. We know how sometimes these games get decided in the last minute. Was there anyone here who was at the Golden Eyes game last night? Anyone here at the PWHL Golden Eyes game? We are so excited to have these amazing elite athletes on the Peony property and as our neighbors. So we are so excited to have them here. Can't wait to welcome them in. Maybe we'll see them playing roller derby one day. It'd be pretty cool to see Sarah Nurse playing roller derby. Let's make it happen. All right, looks like we have a score correction here. We have 1 point between these teams. It's still an incredibly close game. So 1 point for the Crows at 139 and 38 points for the Mallrats. Still anyone's game, my friend. All right, we are out. We have Jonah Vaneke for the Crows and Pizza Slut for the Mallrats. And Pizza Slut gets out for the first point. But Jonah Vaneke is right behind them. Both jammers pushed out of the track, coming in legally. And Jonah Vaneke coming through to grab that second point. Pizza Sweat decides not to take the point, and that is the jam and the game. Please give it up for your champions, the East Van Crows. What an incredibly hard-fought, tight game. These teams put their heart out on the track, gave it their all. All right, everyone, if you would like to high-five these amazing athletes, come on out to the side, give them a high five. Show them how impressed you are with their skills, their strength, their courage.
You ready to do it all over again? Yeah, get moving. Well, we're doing the wheel toss.
All right, everyone, stick around because we have a game for you. We are going to do our wheel toss game. So the wonderful Jason will be coming around with a wheel, box of wheels. Grab a wheel. Remember what your wheel looks like. And you could win prizes. Grab a wheel. Everyone grab a wheel. You can win prizes. One wheel per person. All right, everyone, make sure you grab a wheel from Jason. We're going to be doing a little game here. If you've been to one of our derby games before, you know this game. Take a wheel. Make sure you know what it looks like. Make sure you watch it. Everyone got a wheel?
You know how long
All right, everyone, make sure you got a wheel. Then come on up to the furthest pink line here. This is the one right here. So that's it, that's it, that's it. Very nice, very nice, very nice. All right, so our goal here is to get the wheel in the hula hoop. Okay? So make sure you keep an eye on your wheel, watch your wheel. Jason's gonna be officiating, but you're not gonna hit him. All right.
Keep an eye on their own wheel.
Okay, so watch your wheel. You gotta know which wheel. We don't know your wheels. You know your wheel, okay? All right. 3, 2, 1. Throw that wheel, throw that wheel. Keep an eye on it. Oh my God, I think that's the most wheels we've ever seen in the hula hoop. All right, all right, all right. If it was your wheel, come on out. Come on out. Who was the wheels? Looks like we have 4 people. We got 2. We should have 2 more people. Who else was wheel? Somebody else. All right, we got our winners. Yeah! Nice work, everyone. Winners. Jason and Mimi will be able to get you your prizes. Everybody else, if you can help us pick up the wheels and get them back into the boxes so we can do this next game. That was amazing. That was some wheel throwing skills out there. Incredible. All right, don't go anywhere, folks, because we are about to have even more roller derby action, and this time is our full contact bout. So this next bout that you're going to see, we have got skaters playing full contact. That means that we have no speed checks. That means we have full contact hits. That means you're going to see bracing. You're going to see chest-to-chest blocking. It's going to get crazy out there. All right, everyone, as we are settling in, getting ready for our next bout, I just wanted to point out that if you have not been over to our beautiful shop area at the front yet, head on over. We have some new Rolla merch, including some new colors of your favorites. And for the first time ever, we have kids Rolla t-shirts and sweatshirts. They are so cute. Oh my God, the tiny ones are amazing. So if you are looking for a great Christmas gift for the people in your life, the small humans in your life, we got you covered. Go check it out. Also, head on over there to go check out our vintage store. We are doing a vintage store in collaboration with, once again, Vintage. It's an amazing store. There's some really, really good finds in there. Go check it out. Go take a look through for all of our vintage folks. We got some good stuff. Go thrift.
Hey, Lulu.
Do I have the two? I don't have the second battle.
You know who's coming out first?
No. I also don't have the second game.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, so we have trauma. All right. All right, I'm ready when you are. Let's do this. All right, everyone, here we go for our third bout of the evening. We we've got these teams coming back out again. We got the Mallrats and the Crows. You're going to see a lot of the same skaters out here, but we got a couple of newbies that are joining us at winning the first game. On the Crows, we have skating under number 3, the Troubadour. And for the Mallrats skating with number 1, we have GC, who you saw up here announcing. Everyone wears all the hats in roller derby. 1 minute you're announcing, the next minute you're skating, the next minute you're doing a wheel toss, the next minute you're out doing officiating. Fleetwood mac and cheese.
All right, we're ready when you are.
Trauma's warming up here, getting ready to go.
Are we just waiting for Trauma to do the warm-up? That seems a little crazy. I think we should go. All right, are we good? All right, ready when you are. Good.
All right, here we go. Direction 1, full contact game for these skaters. We have Pippi strong blocking out there for the Crows and GC for the Mallrats. First jam is off. Things are going to be a lot harder out there for those jammers now that we've got full contact. Pippi strong blocking, fighting their way past Pizza Slut, almost getting past Fox, recycling, pushing them back into the pack. And Pippi's out for the scoring run. We got the pack moving fast today. GC held up by Troubadour at the front. Both fresh skaters in this bout. Everybody else feeling maybe a little bit worn from the first bout. And Pippi manages to sneak through that point. Yes! First points on the board for our full contact bout here today, teams. Two points on the board for both teams. And we've got GM against Pyrohectic out there. Gem's battling out against the blockers of Fox and Sugar. Nice offense from Trauma there. All getting their jam through. And Pyrohectic picks up another point. One of the changes you're going to see with this bout is that the jammers do not have to speed check as they come into the pack. That means that they can hit those blockers full on. There are still very important rules as to where they can hit them so that it is safe, but they can come in with as much speed as possible as long as they can hit those blockers legally in the target zones. Gem taking a spill to the outside, denied that point. And we have the Mallrats sneaking out a 1-point lead here. As Trauma steps up to the line for their first jam of the game. Jam is on, Trauma's pushing through, that's some full contact, that was totally legal. but they're getting held up by GC at the front. Some full contact game happening here. Great offense from GC, getting through a piece of sled on the inside. Trauma sneaks through on the inside after a hard-fought battle against Sugar Elbows and GC. You're seeing a lot more contact on this game. Ooh. Almost through. Nice spin move from Tomar on the outside line here. Pippi and Peach keeping Pizza Slut stuck in the back. And that is the jam. Woo. Woo, that was a hard one for everyone. We're back to a tie game with 6 points each as Fox and Loco step up on the jam line. Both jammers are caught up in the pack right now. Fox pushing through the front, sneaks through to get that point. Loco still battling it out in the back. Pyrotechnic and GC making it hard for them to make their way through. But they grab that point. Fox is pushed to the inside. Got to make sure she doesn't take out any officials on her way through. I think you definitely get points deducted if you take out an official. Jammers are both on their second strolling run, being held up by these amazing blockers. Having a hard time, Fox pushes through on the inside. Loco uses some great toe stop action, push on through. That is the jam, my friends. Jam 3, 4. And these teams are so evenly matched, we are still at a tie game. All right, we have Screech Fuzz up on the line for the Crows and Sugar Elbows for the Mallrats. Pushing their way through. Mallrats have 1 point more, but Screech Fuzz makes that another tie. Sugar Elbows pushing through here. Coming out with a point. Screech Fuzz taking a big hit at the back. Managing to pull out the point. Great offense on the outside from the Mallrats. Sugar's pushing through. Almost gets that point, but not quite. So close for that extra point there. Leaving us still with a tie game of 10 points each. Timeout here being called by the Mallrats. Let's take a break. Give these skaters a little bit of a second to catch their breath.
If we can get a wave going.
It's over there.
Go. Yes.
All right, everyone, let's see if we can get a wave going in the meantime. Everyone, follow Jason. Let's start from Jason. Let's get a wave going. 1, 2, 3, go! Let's see this wave. Let's see a wave. Let's see a wave. Let's see a wave. Yes. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, let's do one more time, one more time. We can do better than that. And go! Woo! Yes! Yeah! Look at that wave! Amazing! Nice work, everyone! All right, guys, what's happening? All right, we have a call for one more wave. Here we go. This is the final one, and go! This is for social media, which means it counts, people. This is the most important wave because we got it on camera. Let's make it happen. Yes. Yeah, you guys all get extra points for waving. Yes. All right, we got GC up against Trauma here for our full contact game. Both jammers pushing through against the stellar blocking lines of both of these teams. Trauma sliding through on the inside, but GC is right behind them. Trauma slowing them down. Not quite enough to do the amazing strategy of eating the baby, where you absorb the jammer in, but Trauma pushes through. Nice distraction there. GC also picking up a point. Matching points. Another point picked up by Trauma for the Crows. Matched again by GC. These jammers are so evenly matched. They are making this look easy, and promise me it is not easy. Yes, Gem is out, and Pyrohectic right behind them. Scoring those points in this full contact roller derby game. Nice jammer on jammer action. Pyrohectic giving Gem a bit of a shove there, just reminding them that they're there. Gem still manages to sneak out the point, grabbing that last point before the jam comes to an end. All right, we've got Pippi up against Piece of Slut. Jam is on. Piece of Slut taking a big hit to the outside. Chest hit from Trauma. Getting right back up again, getting back in the game. This is full contact roller derby, my friends. This is what we sign up for. This is what we train for. This is what we love. These jammers are battling it out. Hard fought last jam here. Pippi strong walking, coming out the front, just sneaking through to get that point. Piece of Slut pushing through, coming out the front, pushing up against Trauma. Trauma getting taken out by Sugar Elbows. Getting Piece of Slut through for that point. And that is the jam, my friends. Let's give them a hand. All right, my friends, because we are a little tight on time here and we have a little bit of a short bench, we are going to be doing just 8 jams and a half. So these skaters are going to take a little bit of a break, and then we are going to be right back again, skating in the other direction. And before I tell you the points on the board here, it looks like our officials are just having a little bit of a timeout just to confirm. Don't want to give you the wrong information on this very tight game. They're going to be right out.
It's gonna be a
I think they're just going, yeah. Unless you can take it from your tail. Here's the wheel toss, here's the wave. Stop your like tennis, but everyone goes so fast. And they get these games, but oh my God, that's one of Let's hear it for George and Mimi! Woo! If you would like to learn to skate like George, you can, because George teaches classes here. You too can learn to skate like George. He may even tell you the secret for his sparkly helmet. We should do like an arts and crafts session. Bedazzle your stuff. Yes, always. Alright. Oh, what's George doing? Woo! Send out George. Is there anybody in the building who has never been to Rolla before? Anyone's first time at Rolla? Anyone's first time at Rolla? Yes, welcome. We are so excited to have you here. Welcome to this beautiful space and this beautiful community. For those of you that don't know, we opened up here in December 2021. This has been a long time dream of the skate community to have a home for skating and community. And the most important thing that we do around here is we want to welcome as many people as possible, however you want to come and join us. Whether you want to come and watch these amazing athletes, whether you want to learn to skate yourself, whether you want to learn to dance and spin like George, you can do that here. So we're just so excited to have you here. We are open 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, so you can come and skate here at any time. We have over 500 members of all ages, so we would love to have you join our community. So if you have any questions tonight, either during the Derby game or afterwards at our after skate, please find someone in a yellow shirt and they will be able to tell you how you can come and join our community, because it's a pretty awesome one. All right, teams, are we ready to go for this second half of this full contact bout? Let's do this. And we are off into our second half, and GC comes out for the Mallrats, putting the first points on the board. Looks like we've got a 2-point game here, with the Crows in the lead right now. But the Mallrats are going to look to change that in the second half here. We've got GC going up against that tough wall of trauma and screech fuzz. We've got some full contact chest-to-chest blocking happening here, pushing on through. Mallrats picking up another point. GC putting the points on the board. Pippi looking to come through to score again. Mallrats keeping it fast. Nice offensive pick on the inside line from Trauma, but Pippi gets pushed out, denied that point. GC coming through for her second scoring run, and that is the jam. These jams are getting faster and faster, and those points are getting even harder to score out there. Looks like we got another close game here. Mallrats put another point on the board, which means we have got a 1-point game. Mallrats are sneaking up from behind. We've got Jem out there jamming against Pyrohectic for the Mallrats. Pyrohectic sneaking out. Almost gets caught by Loco, but manages to squeeze by, but Jem is fast on their tail. Amazing offensive sweep from the Mallrats, gets Pyrohectic through. That was some beautiful offense and some reforming. As I said before, roller derby is one of the only sports where you are playing offense and defense at the same time. Pyrohectic coming through, picking up some more points. And looks like Mallrats have pulled it out. And we are now at a tie game, my friends. Mallrats just put 2 extra points on the board, which means that we have a tie game. Neck and neck. We have got Pizza Slut for the Mallrats and Trauma for the Crows out there. Getting ready for this third jam of this second half. Both jammers are in the pack. But it is Pizza Slut that gets out first, grabs that point. Trauma gets stuck up at the top. 101 blocking by Sugar Elbows. Spins their way past. Almost makes it out. Getting recycled back in by that Mallrats wall. Pushes their way out. Gets that point on the board. And Pizza Slut slides their way through for another point. This pack is moving fast. Mallrats protecting their points at the front. Is this strategy going to work? It is! And Mallrats have pulled out the lead. Mallrats are back in the lead. We have a lead change, my friends. Give No Fox and Loco on the line here jamming. Loco getting stuck up on GC and Pyrotechnic. Loco coming through, sneaking up that inside, but Fox is right behind them on the outside. And Fox laps them on the inside. I think Fox is showing off a little bit there. Nice work. Fox pushing through. Loco sneaking through the inside. Great offense from the Mallrats getting through Fox. Matching points here. Both jams coming up to the back of the pack. Getting hung up on Screech Fuzz at the back there and Pippi. Not a blocking line I'd want to be stuck on. And not able to get the last points. Beautifully fought last jam. Nice work, team. Amazing jam. Looks like we have a little conference with the officials here, just making sure everything is staying legal and the points are being counted correctly. All right, folks, looks like we just got a bit of a clarification going on here. When a game is this tight, we want to make sure that all of the points are counted and any penalties are also accounted for. As I said before, in a short track roller derby game, if you commit a penalty, we do not have a penalty box, but instead your team loses 2 points. So when a game is this tight, it's very important that everyone is on their game in terms of officiating and making sure that the points are being collected properly.
So, Black Jammer cut. The refs did not call it, but captains saw it. So then when they came in, the refs agreed, oh yeah, we did see the cut, we just didn't call it. And so what they're doing is instead of assigning a penalty, because the refs didn't call it, they just took away the 1 point. As if the jammer declined the point on that. So it's minus.
Amazing, thank you. All right, we got Screech Fuzz out here, gets out the first point. And Sugar Elbows is coming through for her jam scoring pass here. Big hit to the outside on Screech Fuzz. Sugar fighting the way through. Gem and Trauma gets on out, collects that point. Screech Fuzz being held up on Pizza Slut and Pyrohectic, locking it down. Screech Fuzz getting taken out on the outside. That is the jam. Not enough time to collect any more points. But we have the Mallrats sneaking ahead with 2 points to this game of 25-23. We're down to our last 2 jams here of this game, this full contact roller derby game. Things are tight. There's 2 points between these teams. We got 2 minutes left to decide who is going to be the champion of this game. All right, we got the jammers on the lineup here. We have got GC for Mallrats and Pippi strong blocking for the Crows. It's a pretty evenly matched set of jammers here. Let's see what happens. Pack is off. Everyone's fighting through. Both jammers in the front. GC's out. Pippi's out. 1 point for each team. GC's out, Pippi's out. We've got matching points here. These jammers are trading points here. Everyone's fighting hard. GC picks up a point, and Pippi as well. Nice! Looks like the Mallrats just pulled out 1 extra point at the end there.